Nigerian Senate has passed the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. The bill was passed for third reading after the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Committee, Kabiru Gaya, presented a report at the plenary section on Thursday. This followed heated debate on the floor of the Senate during the plenary as lawmakers disagree with Section 52, subsection 3 of the bill, which deal with the electronic transmission of election results. The lawmakers were already having the clause-by-clause consideration of the bill when they arrived at this section, and the Senate Deputy Whip Abdullahi Sabi moved to amend this section. The new amendment, which was seconded by Senator Ali Ndume, provided that Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) may consider electronic transmission so far the national network coverage is adjudged to be adequate and secure by Nigerian Communication Commission and approved by the National Assembly.
And thank you for protecting me against all right. The Commission may consider electronic transmission of results provided the national coverage is adjudged to be adequate and secure by the National Communication Commission (NCC) and approved by the National Assembly.
But Senator Basi Akpan, representing Akwa Ibom Northeast, kicked against the idea and said that initial proposal made by the committee should be retained.
Mr. Chairman, I think if you see the last column, the further amendment, section 52(3), further amendment, that the commission may transmit, may, at the discretion of the commission, may, not shall, that the commission may transmit the result by electronic means, where and when practicable. Where and where practicable. And so move. Where and where practicable.
Mr. President, I still insist. We want Nigerians to know who has voted or not.
After a rowdy section and using a division voting method which was conducted by the clerk of the Senate, Ibrahim Eladan, the Senate eventually retained Abdullahi amendment after 52 to 28 votes, and the remaining 28 senators were absent.
Mr. President, distinguished senators, this is the result of the votes so far in the elections we just had. Total number of senators that are supposed to vote, 108. We have yes, we have 28. We have 52 nays. We have 28 people absent. So total number of votes cast is 80. That's the result. The number of senators is 109. With the exclusion of the Senate President, that makes it 108. So the Senate President did not vote in this respect. The nays have it.
After the heated debate, the upper chamber passed the Electoral Act Amendment Bill with a provision that Independent National Electoral Commission may transmit election results electronically.
Almighty God,
the Senate has approved the federal government 2018-2020 external borrowing rolling plan of $8.3 billion and 490 million euro. The amount formed the part of 2018 to 2020 internal borrowing rolling plan of the federal government. The fund was approved on Thursday after Senate considered the report of the Senate Committee on Local and Foreign Debt presented on the floor by its chairman Clifford Odia. According to Odia, the loan will be financed by the World Bank, African Development Bank, French Development Agency, Islamic Development Bank, China Development Bank, European Investment Bank, Indian Exim Bank, and International Fund for Agricultural Development. He said the fund will finance critical projects across key sectors such as infrastructure, health, agriculture and food security, energy, education, and human capital development, and COVID-19 response effort in the siege geopolitical zone of the country.
Page 11. That the Senate do approve the underlisted ongoing negotiation of the external borrowing in the sum of 8,325,526,537 US dollars and 490 million euro under the 2018-2020 external borrowing rolling plan.
Recall that President Muhammadu Buhari had in May asked National Assembly to approve the loan. The Nigerian Senate has approved the harmonized version of the Petroleum Industry Bill (PIB), opting for 3% for host community. The report was approved after the Senate leaders, Senator Abdullahi Yahya, moved for its consideration. The Senate and House of Representatives passed a different version of the bill on July 1, 2021, which led to the setting up of the conference committee. While presenting the report, Senator Abdullahi said the committee adopted the version of the upper legislative chamber.
Subsection G, 310 subsection H, and 315 subsection B are clauses that were passed on the differences as captured by the House of Representatives. Our recommendation, after the adoption of the differences in the bill as passed by the conference committee, we hereby recommend that the Senate and the House of Representatives do approve the above recommendations of its conference committee on a bill for an act to provide legal, governance, regulatory, and fiscal framework for the Nigerian petroleum industry and the development of host communities and for related matters, 2021.
Despite reservation raised by the Southern senators on the 3% funding of the Host Community Development Fund, their submission were overruled by the President of the Senate, Ahmad Lawal.
Is to put it on record, Mr. President, that our view, some of us, the contributions we wanted to make on this issue could not be accommodated or were not accommodated. Now, on that day, as I said, some of us quietly left the chamber. Even when we had the dinner, some of us, when we got the conference report, we had a terrible evening, couldn't even stay for the President's dinner. And Mr. President, I and a few of us will be unable to stay here and be part of this discussion because it is unconscionable. We disagree with
the only point I don't really agree, as maybe a minority but express my opinion, is the 3%, 5% for the host communities. As a senator representing the Rivers East Central District, I want to say that I am not part of that vote.
However, the President of the Senate said the matter has gone past the stage for any debate, insisting that upper chamber will only rule on the recommendation of the conference committee, which cannot be changed.
Those in favor that the Senate do approve the conference committee report on the Petroleum Industry Bill 2021 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
But in the House of Representatives, the lawmaker refused to shift ground on the matter, insisting that the 5% Host Community Trust Fund agreed upon in the plenary before the conference committee must stand. In the rowdy session on Thursday, the lawmaker kept chanting 5%, an indication that they are not ready to shift ground. Nigerian Senate has continued to beam its searchlight on the activity of Hydroelectric Power Producing Area Development Commission (IPADEC) in order to trace previous budgetary allocation made for the commission in previous year. Chairman of the Senate Committee on Legislative Compliance, Senator Adelere Adeyemi Oriolowo Osun West, made this known when the delegation of IPADEC appeared before its committee. To this end, Senator Oriolowo has asked the Ministry of Finance and the Office of Accountant General of the Federation to furnish the Senate with the details of budgetary releases to the Commission since inception.
We have a document here that shows that in 2018, under code ERGP 101097734, as a total sum of 242,032,821 naira was allocated to IPADEC takeoff as grants for the establishment and upgrading of the headquarters. 2, we have 2020. The one I've said is 2018. 2020, we have IPADEC activities and operations, which means that one has taken cognizance that the commission is in operation. So will be in operation 104,310,000 naira. So I think while you are coming, you should be able to also put it there. And if there's any other one, because a number of years were omitted, we want to know what happens between 2011, 2012, 2013. If it is nil, let us have nil.
Speaking with journalists further on the role of the Legislative Compliance Committee, Senator Oriolowo said the committee has recorded each success in ensuring compliance with the resolution of the Senate.
Legislative compliance, as the name denotes, this with ensuring that resolutions, acts passed by legislatures, laws establishing agencies and ministries are followed and complied with. If you agree with me, you will know that one of the major problems that is confronting this country today is non-compliance to rules and regulations and laws from top to the bottom. And because of this, the National Assembly has thought it fit to have a committee that will be monitoring and ensure that these laws and acts and resolutions are complied.
The Bible says that God will not do a thing without revealing it to his prophet. That is why in Nigeria today, among the prophets who have been consistently revealed the mind of God is the spiritual head of Niri Evangelical Spiritual Church, Lagos, Primate Babatunde Elijah Ayodele, who recently unveiled the 27th edition of his annual book tagged Warning to the Nation. Collection of divine signal which have been published since 1994. According to the man of God, the book revealed the mind of God about politics, economy, security, religion, local and international affairs and events beyond 2022. In a chat with journalists in Lagos, he talked about disunity in the Christendom, which is uncalled for, and emphasized on the need to do away with denomination, which he referred to as worldly organization. Concerning Nigerian restructuring, he noted that Nigeria may not survive more than year 2040. On security and economy challenging the country, Primate Ayodele called for continuous prayer. In his philanthropic gesture, he empowered some journalists and members at the unveiling with cash gifts to support their platform.
Our security. The government will spend a lot of money in security-wise. The government will do all their efforts, but yet, if they did not remove, if they don't do what is right, our security issue will still be causing problems. And Lagos is safe at the moment. The Lagos that is safe at the moment, I tell you that Lagos will still have problems in terms of security. So the whole nation, we need prayers. The government needs to do the right thing so that our security will not cause problems. Economy. I'm still seeing hardship in our economy. At the same time, NNPC will have problem. NNPC will go on sale low. Then our marine shore. The point is, our marine matter, they will constantly put problems on our marine matter. And I've not seen security, despite the security that the government has put in place. Don't let us wait till they declare Nigeria state of emergency. There will be crisis. Election in Anambra, there will be crisis. There will be crisis. Sure, there will be different things that will happen there. And this will not speak well of Nigeria 2023. That's the reason why I'm saying that the date of the election will be changed. Let us wait and see till then. Because there will be series of troubles. And apart from this, the government of the day, they are not ready to sort out our security troubles. Reason being that, why will somebody say that I mediate for terrorists? I mediate for bandits? Meaning that the government itself, they are nursing terrorists and bandits.